Wutai. Mount Wutai with its 5 flat peaks is one of the 4 sacred Buddhist mountains in China. It is seen as the global center for Buddhist Manjusri worship. Its 53 monasteries include the East Main Hall of Foguang Temple, with life-size clay sculptures, the highest-ranking timber building to survive from the Tang Dynasty, and the Ming Dynasty Shuxiang Temple with a huge complex of 500 statues, representing Buddhist stories woven into 3-dimensional pictures of mountains and water. The temples are inseparable from their mountain landscape. With its high peaks, snow-covered for much of the year, thick forests of vertical pines, firs, poplar and willow trees and lush grassland, the beauty of the landscape has been celebrated by artists since at least the Tang Dynasty, including in the Dunhuang caves. 2 millennia of temple building have delivered an assembly of temples that present a catalogue of the way Buddhist architecture developed and influenced palace building over a wide part of China and part of Asia. For 1,000 years from the Northern Wei period, 471–499, 9 emperors made 18 pilgrimages to pay tribute to the bodhisattvas, commemorated in stele and inscriptions. Started by the emperors, the tradition of pilgrimage to the 5 peaks is still very much alive. With the extensive library of books collected by emperors and scholars, the monasteries of Mount Wutai remain an important repository of Buddhist culture, and attract pilgrims from across a wide part of Asia. The overall religious temple landscape of Mount Wutai, with its Buddhist architecture, statues and pagodas reflects a profound interchange of ideas, in terms of the way the mountain became a sacred Buddhist place, endowed with temples that reflected ideas from Nepal and Mongolia and which then influenced Buddhist temples across China. Mount Wutai is an exceptional testimony to the cultural tradition of religious mountains that are developed with monasteries. It became the focus of pilgrimages from across a wide area of Asia, a cultural tradition that is still living. The landscape and building ensemble of Mount Wutai as a whole illustrates the exceptional effect of imperial patronage over 1,000 years and the way the mountain landscape was adorned with buildings, statuary, paintings and skills to celebrate its sanctity for Buddhists. Mount Wutai reflects perfectly the fusion between the natural landscape and Buddhist culture, religious belief in the natural landscape and Chinese philosophical thinking on the harmony between man and nature. The mountain has had far-reaching influence. Mountains similar to Wutai were named after it in Korea and Japan, and also in other parts of China such as Gansu, Shaanxi, Hebei and Guangdong provinces.